welcome to Genshin Impact. We are playing games to heal kids, and just to sweeten the deal a little bit, I've got a wonderful friend and artist, Tyler Arns, who's agreed to do some custom artwork for us. So if you give a donation of at least $60, you will receive a custom drawing of yourself or a family member of your choosing as you or their favorite character. That could be a video game character, comic book character, superhero, whatever. You could get yourself drawn as a mono, I don't know, whatever you want to do. He's there to do it. He's agreed to give that as a gift. Such a cool gift, because I know that custom artwork is not cheap, and I know that someone of Tyler's level really is fantastic. Super generous of him to do that. So this is Genshin Impact, and it's like Zelda Breath of the Wild had a baby with anime, and that baby is glorious and fantastic. It's a completely open world, so huge amounts of space to explore and open up. There is a small gacha aspect to it, so kind of a luck of the draw thing with you spend certain types of items to draw and potentially receive higher leveled weapons and armor or characters. However, that's really secondary to this really big world they've created. You don't need to even do any of that to explore and to experience the story or the side quests. It is a ton of fun. The part that I've really been enjoying is the elements aspect that they've injected. So you'll see me switching through a few characters here. You have a party of 4 that you send out at a time, and this is Lisa. She's an electric character, and what's wonderful about this is that if you have an enemy who's standing in water or has been in water and is wet, you can use an electric attack, and it will increase the efficacy of your attacks. So you can combine different elements to really boost your combat capabilities. You can do it similarly with wind and fire. There's a few characters on here that will wield the power of Anemo, which is, I think, a goddess in this particular piece of land. And you can summon this like tornado, and if the tornado crosses paths with any fire, it turns into a fire-nado, and it's friggin' amazing. So this, I'm using a wind character right now. I don't know that she has the same tornado attack that my other one does, but I just recently drew that one, and she's pretty cool. But one of my go-to characters is this one, Lisa, just because I like being able to inflict this shock damage right off the bat. You might be able to hear my noodles bubbling in the background. Or my children running around like crazy people too. This is another recent one that I picked up. And I'm working on the daily commissions. So there are a handful of daily tasks that you'll be given, and those really help you level up your adventure rank. And as you level that up, it unlocks some new things. I just unlocked the co-op capability, so I can now partner up with friends or other players online and go on missions. Explore dungeons, defeat dragons. You know, the typical fantasy tropes. Okay, this is the guy with the tornadoes. You can see the attack buttons, the action buttons there, and those are the ones that you'll hit to periodically summon those. The biggest attack, that tornado attack, once you use it, it does have a cooldown time that's fairly long. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but whatever, you just use it wisely. You can find these chests hidden everywhere as well. There's common, it's not enchanted. Common, there's a precious chest, which usually has like the best items that I've seen so far. Oh, an exceptional chest, I think is what they call it. It also has some pretty decent items. But you can enhance your items, Eventually, once you've maxed out the level of your character or your items, meaning your weapons as well as other things that you can equip, you can have each of those things, including your character again, ascend, which essentially raises the leveling cap, but you have to have certain items in order to do that. So can feel a little bit grindy as far as that's concerned, but there's so much space to explore, characters to see, stuff to do. I don't know, I really haven't been bored with this at all. I'm enjoying it a ton.